How's it going, you guys? Scott with Everyday Home Repairs. Now I want to show you today how to install one of the easiest security cameras you'll ever install, made by Eufy. Now Eufy did not send me this product, I actually purchased it, and it's the third Eufy device I've had over the last 3 years, which I've had great luck with. The beauty of this security camera is you're able to mount it without an electrical box or bringing power out to the camera. And if done right, you'll be able to set it and forget it without ever having to come up and take the unit off to charge the battery. Why is that? Well, it has an integrated solar panel, and there's a few things to consider to make sure you're getting enough power, but really solar panel capability has been going up over the years, and the cost has substantially been going down to make units like this possible, which just make our lives much easier as a homeowner. Now I'm so into this stuff, I actually kicked off a whole nother YouTube channel called Everyday Solar, and just got 11 kilowatts of solar panels installed on the southern facing roof of my home, which is able to create enough power to offset my monthly power bill. Now with federal, state, local, and even utility incentives currently, it might be something that you want to look at for your own home. So if you're interested to start where I started, look at the link in the description, and that's where you can jump over, enter some information on your home overall setup, your roof, where the panels would go, and what your monthly power bill is, and then get a quick estimate on both the size that you would need to offset your monthly power bill, and most importantly, what would that cost you? If that looks feasible, they can also start to set you up with installers so you can get the actual quote and also check their references to make sure they're the partner you want, because remember, panels should last for multiple decades producing power for your home, so that's going to be a long-term relationship for your warranty. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and get the Eufy device installed here in the brick, and we'll talk a little bit about adjusting that solar panel to make sure you're getting the most power generation from it. So first up, we're just going to mount the bracket itself. It has 3 different screw locations that I'm going to mark here on the brick, and the bracket can go from the back like I'm mounting it here, where it just clicks into place and holds securely, or if you need to mount from the top, that will also work, and it's exactly the same bracket. So once you know your mounting location, for me, I'm going into the brick. Here I'm drilling into the mortar with a masonry bit, a 15/64 masonry bit, and then that's going to fit the anchors that they provide, the plastic anchors or plugs that I'll put in those holes, and then that is what the screws will screw into. They'll press out on those plastic anchors, and then that's what secures the bracket to the overall brick. I'll use my torpedo level, just level everything out, make sure it's secure, but overall the installation's super easy and you can get up and running in just a couple minutes. Now there's a very capable battery in this unit, but the key to getting endless power is to have the solar panel in a position where it can get on average about 2 hours per day of sunlight. You'd want to be southern facing if you're in the northern hemisphere, like in the United States. And remember, in your measurement app on your cell phone, usually there is a built-in bubble level. And ideally what you'd want, if horizontal is 0, you'd want 30 to 45 degrees for your solar panel tilt angle. So I'm gonna back mine down a little bit. And there I'm at about 43 degrees, which would be fine for my location. Other things to consider is the eaves on your home. How much of an overhang do you have? Remember, in the winter, the sun's gonna be lower, so you're gonna get the sun higher up on your home. But in the summer, when the sun goes up in the sky, these eaves will cast more of a shadow. Now, why I go with Eufy compared to the others, because there's a lot of others on the market, is Eufy doesn't have any monthly subscriptions. It has quite a bit of storage locally to this unit, and then you can also get home bases. I like the home base because it increases your storage for like your video doorbell, units such as this one, or if you have other Eufy devices, and extends out the Wi-Fi a little bit to help you connect to all your different cameras on your property. And then setup's usually pretty quick to get connected to your Wi-Fi network. And then once you're connected, you can go through and you can set up different positions, like your default position, maybe that's your front yard, like mine, or other positions, like position number 2 might be pointed towards your garage. Then you can take those and associate some of your alerts and your overall monitoring to those different positions, and also go as far as setting polygons to exact areas that you would like to get an alert if a human or a vehicle or an animal go into those areas. So it's got pretty much all the features you possibly could want. Now, the cool things about these units is they could be on your home, they could be on your garage, they could be on a tree, just as long as you have Wi-Fi coverage. But sometimes you might want like a floodlight where you are going to need a wired connection to get more power. In that case, there's a lot of mistakes that can be made, and I ran through that in this video right here where I'll show you the most common mistakes for when we're running Romex to the exterior of our home in terms of what to do for electrical boxes and how to run wire correctly to lights or devices like that so you have maintenance-free operation for years and years. So thanks for joining me on this video, and we'll catch you on that next one. Take care.